Hello everyone. In this video we are going to see the serial in parallel out shift register. So the name itself indicates that the serial in means the data we are going to insert in serial way and the data will be taken out in parallel way. Okay, so we will try to understand the serial in parallel out shift register with the help of the D flip-flops. Okay, so why we use the D flip-flop? Because the other flip-flops are having some other conditions like reset condition, set condition, toggle condition, indeterminate condition. So that's why those flip-flops are not suitable for SIPO shift register. So let us see with the help of this logic circuit diagram. So the first S indicates the serial in data. Here we are going to insert the data, or we are going to apply the data in serial fashion, and the data will be taken out in parallel fashion at the outputs of this Q2, Q1 and Q0 outputs of the D flip-flops. Okay, so here we will draw this truth table for the working of this shift register. Okay, so one more thing is the clock signal is also available, or it should be also used for shifting the data towards the right side. Okay, so clocks are having again two types. The first one is rising edge triggered and falling edge triggered. So here this bubble indicates the falling edge triggered clock. Okay, so whenever the falling edge will occur, that time the data will be shifted at the output side, or whatever bit status is available at the D input, that status will be shifted out at the Q output. Okay, and if you will just remove this bubble, then this clock will become rising edge triggered clock. Okay, so whenever the rising edge will occur at this clock signal, that time the input data will be shifted at the output side. Okay, so here we are considering the falling edge triggered clock. Okay, that means this kind of clock. Now whenever the circuit will be switched on, that time the default outputs of the flip-flops will be 0 0. Okay, so outputs will be 0 0 and 0. Okay, so when we switch on the power supply, that time the Q2, Q1 and Q0 will be in reset state. Okay, now suppose we want to send the data 101 serially, then 101, why we are taking here 101 only 3-bit data? Because we have just taken 3 flip-flops, so one flip-flop is used for 1-bit data. If you want to send 4-bit data serially and taken out as a 4-bit data, then you have to use here one more flip-flop, that is 4th flip-flop. Okay, now consider the S input. So here the data will be sent from LSB side to MSB side. Okay, that means this one will be sent first and this one will be sent at the last. Okay, so we will start from the least significant bit, LSB. Okay, so consider that when 1 will be applied here and the clock will be applied, that is falling edge triggered clock, then what will happen? This 1 will be shifted at the Q2 output, this 0 will be shifted at Q1 output, and this 0 will be shifted at Q0 output, because the Q2 is connected to D, that means the second flip-flop. I will just write here flip-flop number 2, flip-flop number 1 and flip-flop number 0. Okay, so this Q2 is connected to D input of flip-flop number 1, this Q1 is connected to D input of flip-flop number 0. So that's why this data will be shifted towards the LSB side. Okay, and what will happen about of this 0? This 0 will be lost. Okay, now next, when we apply the second clock, that means before applying the clock signal, the input value or input bit should be ready at the S input. Okay, so here this second 0 should be applied here, and after that the clock signal should be applied. Okay, so 0. Okay, so I by mistake I wrote here Q2, but it should be 1. So when we apply the second clock signal, this 0 will be shifted at the Q2 output, 1 will be shifted at the Q1 output, 0 will be shifted at the Q0 output, and this 0 will be lost. Okay, now we want to shift the data, or that means the third bit, this one. Okay, so this one should be applied here, and previously it was 0 and previously it was 1. Okay, now when we ready with the third input and apply the clock signal, that time what will happen, all the 3 bits will be shifted towards the right side, and this one will be shifted at the Q2. So 1 0 1, and this 0 will be lost. Okay, so here our all these 3 bits are ready, that is 1 0 1 as a parallel output. Okay, so here I hope you understood this SIPO shift register, that is shift serial in parallel out shift register. And if you liked this video, if you liked this concept, then please click on like button and share with your friends. And if you are new to this channel, then please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.